Marge, thank you so much today.
Yes, welcome. You're welcome.
So, I understand you do a Japanese style braiding. Yeah.
Yes, I'm interested in quite a few of the different ones. I'm not an expert on them, but I enjoy doing them.
Will you tell me when you started doing it?
Oh, probably about 25 years ago. I saw a demonstration on the Maridai and was fascinated by it, and got the lady to come to our embroidery school to do a workshop, and I never looked back.
Where did you see? Where did you see the demonstration?
It was at Gawthorpe Hall, actually, at Padiham near Burnley, at a craft day.
Was that by Japanese people? Or?
No, it was an English lady who had studied over in Japan, and it was the early days of it coming to Britain, I presume. There wasn't a lot done then.
So you saw it and then you liked it and just decided to do it?
I was fascinated by it and wanted to do it and carried on. And then I heard about it a bit further in this country, and bought a Maridai, a proper wooden Maridai, because we made our own out of card to begin with. So I'm doing as many as I can.
All this equipment made and sold in UK?
UK, yes, apart from my Takada, which I bought in America.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. So you became a member of the society. When was it?
Well, that was quite a while ago now. I couldn't tell you exactly, but probably about 12, 14 years ago.
Okay, was it easy to find a society?
Yeah. Someone told me about it, and I wrote to them and just joined. I went to their meetings and so on.
Yeah, has it been helpful?
Oh yes. Yeah, with us being online as well, there's a lot of information online that we can pick up, and we have various get-togethers where we just go and braid together and enjoy each other's company, and pass on tips and information and techniques and so on.
I see. So you said that once you saw it, you got so fascinated and you started doing. Why you got so fascinated? What's the beauty of this?
I don't know really. I think it's probably that it's a traditional craft from a different country, which also fascinates me. Other techniques as well. I was an embroiderer, and I've always been interested in different crafts. My mother was, and I must have picked it up from her. She must have passed it on. She did a lot of different crafts as well, and so I've been the same.
So
I
you
enjoy
were
embroidery
doing
and patchwork and so on,
Okay,
and so it's part of my craft work, really.
So you were doing the embroidery to start doing
yes,
and then you got
interested.
interested.
And I taught dressmaking, so I've always done things, with my hands, if you will. And,
I see. So doing this, well, you've been doing this for 25 years, you said. Doing this, what's the biggest joy that you can get from this, you think?
I think it's just the tranquility of doing it, and just the feeling of creating something with your hands. I just like to do my own thing as well with the techniques and try to improvise and put my own ideas in as well.
I believe it will take a long time to complete the work using this. Do you ever get frustrated or?
Oh yes, yes, I go wrong quite often and have to undo, but work in reverse, as we say. But other than that,
so
I just enjoy
you
it.
don't mind. I would think that there are many people might find it too tedious and they might just give up in the middle.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, but you don't feel that way.
I find it relaxes you as well. It takes your mind off any other worries you've got, and it gives you something to concentrate on, and helps you through life, really. And
wow, that's a big thing, really.
I find it difficult to have nothing to do and sit when I get a bit agitated.
Yes, I see what I mean.
I enjoy doing things and creating things with my hands. So.
Okay, well, so this particular one is what this is called, please?
This is called a karakumi.
Karakumi, yeah, karakumi. So this one looks very particular pattern. How long does it take to complete the usual work? It's
not too bad. It's once you get into the rhythm of it, it doesn't take all that long. Probably in an afternoon you would do maybe an inch or so.
Ah, I
maybe
see.
more.
So, will you show me how to do it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. We work at a diamond at a time, and we're twisting the threads around each other basically. And I'm taking these black ones around the other coloured ones and bringing that one through, so it is sort of twisting along. That's then taken across there, and we need to tighten up each time the cords. And then I'll take these, I'm going to cross these two then. So this one now is taken, okay, that goes through, that one goes between, that one goes between, and so on, and so on. Tighten up the thread and leave it to one side. I'll get that in a moment. Then again we're taking those, so you see those have twisted now through all the others. Put them to one side. I'm now going to take the purple ones. The threads always twist left one over the right one, so the left one goes over the right one, and it's the same going the other way. So the left one is going over the right one, left one over the right one, and left one over the right one. Okay, right, and the rows get shorter as you work along. And there's a little stitch we do in the centre of the diamond. I'll just get my threads right, yep. And that is to link them together in the middle. So we take across the centre ones, the outside ones, across the outside ones and the centre one. You can see now that they are linked together in the centre. Now that is the top half of the diamond, and I now need to go through and tighten up all these. Can you see how they're now tightening up? And the grey ones, and now I need to work the bottom half of that diamond. I've just done the top half there.
How interesting.
And then this time I need to separate these, because okay, and same on this side. It's quite a lengthy sort of process, but you do get a rather nice braid in the end. Okay. It's a slightly different action on the second half of the diamond. They do get twisted, so you have to just redo them. And that is that this is going through as a pair now. Through there. And we're doing this way. And what's happened now is these are now going to come around, can you see, on the top. Okay, that doesn't tighten up too well until you've done a bit. And again. And that comes as a pair now. Sorry, wrong one. Oh, that one's, it's a drop, isn't it? Okay, this is a selection of the work I've done on the Karakumi die.
So this is what we call takadai. This one, you can create this kind of flat braid. Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. It's quite a huge one. Yes, it looks very intricate. So, would you show me how to do it?
Okay.
Please.
Well, it is a form of oblique weaving, whereby you create a shed by moving your threads up and down, inserting the sword, and then moving the threads through the shed, as it's called in English, and then beating the thread into position. And then the second part of the move on this one is on the top layer, and the top thread is then taken through to the other side. And we move to the left hand side, and the same thing is repeated, making the shed with your fingers, insert the sword to hold the shed, and then taking the bobbin through to weave the braid, beating it in position, doing the top layer, and beating that into position, and then repeating the system, and depending on the order of your colours is the pattern that you get.
So Marge,
Yes?
so this is what we call marudai.
Marudai, yes.
Marudai. So marudai is the one that create this kind of a code that's very familiar to us for as a obijime. So, where did you get this?
I got this in England.
England?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it was made by a friend of mine actually a few years ago,
So
which he copied. It was made for a friend actually as well. Copied from one that I got from Leander, who are based in the south of England, and it was copied from that. From my other one.
There are people who are making this in England.
Yes, there are.
That's
yes,
amazing.
It's quite popular now. It's getting
Quite
very
popular. Wow. So I bet this originally came from Japan.
Yes.
Someone brought it back, and then
Yes,
people copied it.
There's been one or two people in England that have been over to Japan and learnt the techniques. Yeah.
Did they bring back the Marudai and Takadai?
Yes, and then of course people copied it over here.
So now it's made here.
As far as I know, our stands are a bit shorter than the Japanese ones because the Japanese ladies sit at kneel at theirs, and of course.
I see.
It's not a thing that we do,
so it's more adjusted for British way.
Yes,
that's interesting.
Yeah. We tend to either stand or sit to do it, whereas you Japanese ladies kneel down. Yes.
Sit on the tatami. How interesting.
And I don't think my knees these days would.
Is that the same for? Is that same for Takadai? Do you think that?
No, that is a sit-at. They usually sit on a bench for that, whereas we would use a chair.
So it's like a weaving. Yeah. So that one's high. Okay, great. So would you show me how to do it?
Yeah.
So I'm trying now for the first time. Do I start from this one?
The outside.
To the middle. And then
outside
this to the middle. And then this
outside to middle.
To middle.
And outside.
And this to middle.
That's it.
That's and then now you go this one
to middle.
To middle. And this one, there's a space.
Yeah, that's right. Just check any spaces.
And this. And then
outside.
And then this one
to the
middle. And then this
to
one to the middle.
There you go.
Wow! It's actually very entertaining to do this. And the nice sound of this is very soothing. This rhythmical exercise is actually very soothing. I can see what she means. Once you start doing it, you would really keep doing it.
You want to do more, and then the
you
next
want to
pattern,
do more.
different
Yes,
pattern,
yes.
Different colours.
I can tell.
See,
It's quite a fascinating thing.
Yeah.